came out crazy. Alright, today's gonna be a good one. I've been wanting to make a second episode of the video that I did a couple months ago, this one right here. I am really obsessed with free plugins. I love finding new ones. You find a lot of great stuff out there. It was basically a video where I was talking about some of my favorite free plugins of that particular moment, but I wasn't just talking about them. I was like introducing them a little bit, but then as we were talking about them, we were also using them to build a beat. I really enjoyed that format and I had a lot of fun. I knew that I wanted to make more episodes of the same thing. You guys seem to have loved it, so here we go. Episode number 2.
EdTalenti on the beat.
I just got a haircut like a couple hours ago and I just realized that on camera it looks like I'm bald. I'm not bald, I just got a haircut. Let me get some hair right in the front. Alright, that's a little better. Now, I realized that in the first episode I used some things that weren't free that I added on top of my plugins, like my own drum packs, for example, or I use, I think, Shaperbox or RC20 or something like that, and I just added a non-free plugin on top of the free sound. Today we're gonna change that though. Everything we're gonna use, from the DAW all the way to the effects, the drums, the 808s, everything that we're going to use is going to be free. So yeah, enough chit-chatting, let's get into it. At number 1, we're gonna start from the very beginning, the foundation of everything, our DAW. Today's free DAW of choice is going to be Serato Studio. Yes, they did sponsor this video, but also it is my favorite free DAW at this moment. I really love their sampling capabilities. I really like their stretching algorithms and just the way that you can chop and manipulate the samples. I also really like the built-in in-key features, which allows you to play keyboards and stuff like that without going out of the key. There's a lot that I like about Serato Studio, and the thing that I love the most is that it is free. And yeah, they do offer like a paid premium version of the software, but the free one, you can do a lot with that. If you want to download it, the link is in the description along with all the other plugins. And also, if you want to try the premium version for 2 months for free, just use the code in the description and you'll get 2 free months. All right, now that we got Serato open and ready to go, let's just click on Add Instrument and get into our first plugin of the day, which is going to be the BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover by Spitfire. I don't think that's what it's called, but it's something like that. So, oh my god, I can't believe that this plugin exists. I can't believe that this plugin is free. So basically, if you go on the website, you'll see that the plugin is actually $49, but if you take a little survey that they have, they actually send it to you for free within like 2 weeks. I just got my copy like 2 or 3 days ago and I started using it and I was like, why? Why is this free? This is insane. This should not be free. So you guys will see it in a second as we use it, but basically you have full control over an entire orchestra. You have all the different sections of the orchestra already divided for you. You just pick the one that you want. Let's say you want the clarinets. You just pick the clarinets and you play your part. And then you open another one and you pick the trumpets or the trombones or whatever. The sounds are super high quality. It's Spitfire, so they always have great sounds. And the interface is like super clean. There's just like a reverb knob and that's about it. Now, as you guys know, I mostly make like trap hip-hop beats, but this plugin could be useful to anybody. Somebody that wants to like score stuff, somebody that wants to like make video game music, like whatever you want to do, this has an application somewhere. In our case though, we're gonna make some crazy, dark, epic, orchestral trap melody. Alright, I think we're gonna start our melody with this tuba. Dude, whenever you start a beat and the first 2 instruments sound like that, you already know this is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be crazy. And here we go with plugin number 3. This one is Spitfire LABS. It was included in the last video as well, but they've added so much stuff since then that it really kind of feels like it's a brand new plugin. Dude, Spitfire is just killing it with these free plugins. I really don't get it. Like Labs, it's honestly one of my favorite plugins, period. Not just like the free ones, but like in general. Anyway, the plugin has so many sounds in it. They're all completely free. Last time we focused on the soft piano, but there's anything, like all the weirdest instruments that you can think of, they're in it, and they keep adding new stuff every month or so. Recently though, I've been particularly obsessed with their Moon guitar, and I think that's what we're gonna use today. Dude, I really love the sound of this Moon guitar. It's just so warm, and it kind of reminds you of like a koto, like a Japanese guitar thingy. It just sounds really cool. I don't know, I like it. This is gonna be crazy. I already changed the key of it like 100 times, but what I wanna do right now is export what we have so far as a single audio file so we can mess with it a little bit more, maybe slice it up a little bit. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with it, but let's convert it to audio. Here we go with plugin number 4. Actually, this is not a plugin at all. This is a sample pack. Just a couple videos ago, I recorded a drum pack and I put it out for free. I recorded it with the live drums back there. I processed it. I made it like into like some really hard like trap hip hop drums. The pack is completely free. The link is in the description. It's not like a huge kit or anything, but there's like a solid kick, a solid snare, couple solid rims, couple solid percussions, cymbals. There's a little bit of everything, even if it's not like a huge, gigantic kit. Here's a little clip of me making some of the sounds. Yeah, I might be a little biased, but these drums are fire. Dude, okay, now we're cooking. Like, the melody was pretty good, but now that I put drums on it, it's just like, it took it to a whole new level. Alright, that's fire. We need to put an 808 on this. Now, this is usually the part of the process where I add an 808 to the beat. I've done my drums, I've done my melodies. We need some low end. I went online and looked for like free 808 plugins, but I couldn't really find one that was like, that made me happy. They were all kind of like a little bit weak. At least the ones I found. So I started thinking and I was like, hold on, it doesn't have to be a plugin. As long as it's free, it can just be a sample pack, right? So I went to my collection of samples, started scrolling through a bunch of stuff and realized that the one company that makes a bunch of free drums, 808s, melodies, free everything, it's Cymatics. So I went through one of their older packs. It's called Oracle. It's in the description. It's still completely free. And I found this 808 right here. And then last but not least, I wanted to add a flute melody to the beat, and we already talked about two flute plugins, the Iowa Flute and the Ivory Winds. So today, since we're taking this whole like sampling approach and we're using Serato, I was like, you know what? I have all these Cymatics pack open. Let's go through them and try to find a flute melody that we can chop up and kind of come up with our own pattern, flip it, and get something dope going. I ended up going back to their Cobra pack, which is linked in the description, and this is what I found. All right, that's the one. Let's chop it up and see what we can come up with. This came out crazy. Alright, that's it. I don't need to add anything else to this beat. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. As always, I really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 100K. There's a little bit to go, so let's get it. Also, if you're not on the Discord yet, make sure to join the Discord. The link is in the description. We are gonna start bi-weekly contests like literally any day now. So yeah, the Discord is where it all happens. Go join the Discord. I swear to God, the first investment I'm making as soon as I come back from Amsterdam is an AC unit. It's entirely too hot in that studio. It's a lot better. Peace.